Not just about me. In fact, this isn't about me at all, and that establishes why I'm running as governor. I'm just a small town boy from southern Minnesota. I grew up in the West Concord area. My father still lives outside of Medford. I was born in Blue Earth, Minnesota. My grandparents lived right outside of Morristown. I've caught many bullheads at the dam. And this is about you. So although I'm running for governor, and I want you to check out parrishformn.com, I have a flyer that I'll pass around. I'll be around to answer questions in a little while. I'm only going to take about 3 to 5 minutes of your time. But what I want to emphasize is why I'm doing this. A little background, I started out to be a teacher. I joined the reserves as a Navy intelligence specialist. My military career took over my life, and I ended up overseas on active duty for 11 out of 22 years. And I am a Mustang. I was happy to talk to Chief earlier because, and how many military? Awesome. Big round of applause. And you can't ask how many military without recognizing the spouses. How many spouses of military members, past or present? Victoria is the actual admiral of the Navy. Most people understand what I mean by that. But being that Navy intelligence specialist and then accepting a commission as a direct commission officer, I carried on my duties being a specialist in counterterrorism and foreign policy. A big reason why I'm here today is not just because I'm running for governor, but because this patriotic address, this day that we're celebrating, you have a lot to be proud of, and there's no harm or shame in being proud. Stop listening to the press. I'm here to tell you I've been across the state already, and I know it's early in the campaigns and the political cycle again for 2026, but you have a lot to be proud of, and you're not alone. And the amount of people here, I'm around from this area, and this is the first time I've been to this event, and I am so impressed and so thrilled to meet so many of you and to talk to you. I can't tell you enough about, there's more than just this going on. You are the majority, and that's why I'm running for governor, because you are the majority, and you deserve to have a voice, and you have to stop listening to the press. Stop listening to the media from the Twin Cities. Stop listening to people that are telling you who you are and what you're about. No, this is what we are about. This is what drives us to be who we are. And we can be proud and not ashamed of it. We can be proud of our heritage and not apologize for it. One of the first things I'm doing when I walk into the Capitol, by the way, which has gained thousands, hundreds of thousands of likes and shares on my post, we're bringing the Minnesota flag right back into the Capitol when I walk in. So you want to talk about democracy? Was that a democratic way to handle the flag? Nope. So we're going to do things the right way. We are a constitutional republic, and the only way the principles of democracy exist is if you follow the rule of law. And it is a righteous law, and that righteous law is nothing to be ashamed of or apologize for. So I'll wrap it up with this. I personally can attest to this day being very, very important to me. Chief and I were talking, it's still very emotional for people like us who have been overseas and on active duty for decades. It still gets our heart and our blood pumping. It still gets the tears in my eyes to well up. We have a lot to be proud of and nothing to be ashamed of. The small things in our history that we need to address are small compared to the things that have gone right. And what I want to focus on is what is right and just and righteous. And we can do that with decency and dignity, and we'll bring that decency and that servant leadership back to the Capitol when I'm elected governor. Thank you very much. I look forward to talking with you all soon.